The birthday of jeon Jungkook in 2025, however, the preparations for his birthday have reached a scale that feels almost unimaginable. What was once a simple online trend has grown into a massive celebration involving fans, brands, cities, and even entire communities. The phrase "crazy preparations" barely captures the enormity of what is happening, because the involvement this time is deeper, louder, and more organized than ever before. It is not only about honoring Jungkook as an artist, but also about expressing the connection millions of people feel toward him. ARMY the fandom that has consistently rewritten the rules of fan culture set records, with birthday projects for Jungkook. From LED billboards in New York's Times Square to themed subway stations in Seoul, from charity projects in Africa to drone shows above Asian skylines, the level of dedication has been unprecedented. Yet 2025 marks a turning point. Fans are not just preparing tributes. They are creating what feels like a global festival. This is the year when Jungkook's birthday has moved beyond fan-driven projects into something resembling a worldwide movement. One striking element about this year's preparations is the synchronization. Unlike previous years where projects popped up independently, now there is a sense of orchestration. Fan bases across continents are coordinating weeks in advance, ensuring that when September 1 arrives, the world will not only remember Jungkook's birthday, but will feel as if the day itself belongs to him. There are reports of cafes in Seoul planning multi-day events with limited edition drinks and desserts inspired by his image, while Tokyo and Jakarta fans are preparing light shows near major landmarks. In Los Angeles, fans have secured digital screens at prominent shopping districts, while European ARMY communities are collaborating on cross-country charity projects, pooling resources to create something impactful and lasting. The emotional dimension cannot be ignored. For many fans, Jungkook represents more than a celebrity. He embodies resilience, growth, and inspiration. His journey from a teenager who debuted under immense pressure to a global superstar resonates with millions of people who see parts of themselves in his story. This is why the preparations feel so personal. Fans are not simply organizing events to gain attention. They are channeling gratitude and love into concrete actions. From designing birthday hashtags that will trend worldwide within minutes, to creating elaborate video compilations of his career highlights, every gesture reflects not just admiration, but also an emotional bond that has been nurtured for over a decade. What makes 2025 particularly extraordinary is how corporate and cultural institutions have also joined the wave. Brands that have previously collaborated with Jungkook are subtly teasing limited edition campaigns timed around his birthday. Cafes in Seoul are decorating their interiors with life-sized cutouts of him. Fashion retailers are preparing window displays inspired by his Calvin Klein campaigns, and even airlines are rumored to be planning celebratory shoutouts on in-flight announcements. It blurs the line between fan initiative and mainstream participation, making the celebration unavoidable even for those who are not part of the ARMY community. The digital landscape is another battlefield of preparations. Twitter, now X, TikTok, and Instagram are bracing for a record-breaking flood of content. Armies have been rehearsing synchronized posting schedules, complete with pre-made graphics, video edits, and hashtags in multiple languages. Specialized fan accounts have created countdown calendars, while YouTube channels are preparing long-form documentaries celebrating Jungkook's journey. The sheer scale of online planning suggests that his birthday will dominate digital platforms in a way that overshadows typical celebrity trends. It will not just be a trend, it will be the global conversation. What stands out is how inclusive the preparations have become. Fans who cannot afford large-scale projects are still finding ways to contribute through digital artwork, streaming parties, or charity donations in his name. At the same time, larger fan bases with access to greater resources are ensuring that physical projects such as LED billboards, bus advertisements, or themed pop-up stores make headlines. This balance between individual contribution and collective impact highlights the unique culture of ARMY. No matter the scale, every action counts. And when combined, these actions form something monumental. Emotionally, many fans describe the preparations as both exhilarating and overwhelming. There is a sense of urgency, almost as if this birthday carries more weight than others. Perhaps it is because Jungkook is currently in the military, making this year different from the previous ones when he could directly interact with fans. The absence of his active presence adds both longing and intensity. Fans are not just celebrating him, they are making sure he feels their love even from afar. The unspoken message is clear. Even in uniform, even away from the spotlight, Jungkook remains the center of their world. Another factor fueling the massive preparations is the solidarity among fans. ARMY is often portrayed as one of the most powerful fandoms in the world, but it is during events like this that the unity becomes undeniable. Groups that may have disagreements during other times put differences aside to focus on one goal: creating the loudest, brightest, most unforgettable birthday celebration for Jungkook. This unity itself is a powerful statement, not just about fandom culture, but about human capacity for collective action. The physical scale of the projects this year is staggering. In Seoul alone, reports suggest dozens of subway stations will carry birthday advertisements. Cafes are offering exclusive merchandise like photo cards and keychains, while shopping districts are preparing immersive experiences such as projection mapping on building facades. In New York, a fan base has reportedly booked Times Square screens for 24 hours straight, ensuring that anyone walking through the city cannot miss Jungkook's face. In Dubai, discussions of another drone show are circulating, while Singapore fans are rumored to be planning a massive light display at Marina Bay. Each of these projects costs thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars, yet fans willingly pool resources because to them, the celebration is priceless. Beyond the scale, the creativity of the preparations is worth noting. Fans are not repeating old ideas, they are innovating. Drone shows have become more sophisticated, incorporating not only Jungkook's silhouette, but also animations inspired by his solo song. Cafes are collaborating with local artists to design menus that reflect his favorite foods or lyrics. Even charities are thinking creatively, using his name to launch initiatives that go beyond one-time donations, scholarships, sustainability projects, and community development programs. It transforms the celebration into something that impacts lives far beyond fandom boundaries. For Jungkook himself, these preparations may be overwhelming to witness once he is able to see them, yet they are also a testament to the bond he has cultivated with his fans. Unlike many celebrities who maintain a distant persona, Jungkook has consistently shown authenticity, sharing his vulnerabilities, hobbies, and moments of growth. This transparency is one of the key reasons why fans feel compelled to celebrate him so passionately. The preparations are not just about elevating a star, they are about reciprocating the openness and sincerity he has offered throughout his career. The story of Jungkook's birthday in 2025 is, in essence, the story of fandom culture reaching its peak expression. It reflects how music, identity, and global connection intersect in the modern age. It shows how one individual's journey can inspire millions to act, create, and give. It demonstrates that birthdays, usually private milestones, can become public spectacles of love and creativity when amplified by a community. And it suggests that this year, Jungkook's birthday will not simply be remembered as a fan event. It will be recorded as a cultural moment. As the countdown continues, the scale of the preparations only seems to grow larger. New announcements keep emerging daily, each project outshining the previous one. Fans remain tireless, driven not only by admiration but also by a shared understanding that they are making history together. When September 1 arrives, the world will witness something extraordinary. A birthday celebration that transcends music, celebrity, and even fandom, an event so monumental that it will reaffirm why Jungkook and ARMY's love for him remains unmatched in the global cultural landscape. But beyond content, there are whispers about HYBE collaborating with brands to amplify the celebration. Companies that have partnered with Jungkook, such as fashion, food, and lifestyle brands, are said to be aligning special campaigns to coincide with his birthday. It creates a synergy. Fans organize grassroots projects, brands provide commercial reach, and HYBE ties everything together under an official narrative. If this alignment materializes, Jungkook's birthday could resemble nothing less than a global festival endorsed not only by fans, but also by mainstream industry giants. This raises a fascinating question. How did a birthday, which is typically a private family affair, evolve into such a multi-layered phenomenon? The answer lies in the way Jungkook has been positioned both by HYBE and by ARMY themselves. From the beginning of BTS's career, HYBE, then Big Hit Entertainment, marketed the members as relatable, authentic individuals. Jungkook, as the youngest, embodied growth. Fans watched him transform from a shy teenager into a confident global icon. Each year of his birthday thus marks not only his personal milestone, but also the collective journey of ARMY. For fans, celebrating his birthday is almost like celebrating the growth of their own lives alongside him. Emotionally, this connection is powerful. Fans describe feeling as if Jungkook's birthday belongs to them as much as it does to him. They have invested years of streaming his music, defending him in public debates, and finding inspiration in his words. His successes feel like theirs, and so his birthday becomes an occasion to honor not just an idol, but a shared narrative of resilience and triumph. This is why preparations this year feel more urgent than ever. With Jungkook temporarily away in military service, fans want to fill the silence with noise, the loudest, brightest, most loving noise possible. The unity displayed among ARMY is particularly striking. In ordinary circumstances, fandoms are fragmented across countries, languages, and even rival subgroups. Yet, for Jungkook's birthday, those barriers fall away. Korean fanbases coordinate with international ones, European armies share strategies with Southeast Asian groups, and Latin American fans contribute unique cultural flavors to the celebration. The projects may differ in execution, but they share one heartbeat: to ensure Jungkook feels loved no matter where he is stationed or what circumstances surround him. Take, for example, the charity initiatives. Fans in multiple countries are not just pooling money for advertisements, they are redirecting resources toward causes Jungkook himself has been linked to, such as children's education, animal welfare, and disaster relief. These projects often bear names like Jungkook's Birthday Fund or For Jungkook with Love. The underlying message is subtle but profound. His influence inspires not just admiration, but tangible good in the world. In this sense, the preparations blur the line between fan culture and social movement. They transform passion into action. Another fascinating dimension: is how physical and digital worlds are merging in these preparations. On the one hand, there are tangible projects, billboards, light shows, themed cafes. On the other hand, digital campaigns are meticulously orchestrated. Fans are preparing hashtags in over 20 languages, pre-designed so that when midnight strikes in Korea, the entire world will see Jungkook's name rise to the top of global trends. Edits, fan-made music videos, and art compilations are scheduled to drop at precise hours, creating a rhythm of celebration that will last for days. The digital space will not simply reflect his birthday. It will perform it hour by hour, trend by trend.